before it was really, I'll put it to you like this. Before it was popular to have two moms, I had two moms. Now, my moms, it's not the kind of two moms you think it is today. They didn't date. So how does a person have two moms? Well, I have my biological mother, and I have my adoptive mother. As I like to say, I have the mom who, I had the same way. I had the mom who, okay, there's the mom who gave me life, and there's the mom who saved my life. And they're on equal footing. My biological and my adoptive mom. And it is what it is. It's the truth. And if you're lucky enough to have that, to have had that then, yeah, you were lucky. The men in, my pops, he wasn't around much. He popped in here, popped in there. But he wasn't there for the critical times, the important times. And me and him had a little falling out a while back. And I got tired of just the back and forth with the situation. What you and my mother go through back when I was an innocent child has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me today. If you have unanswered questions about my relationship with my mom, that's your job to ask her questions. It's not my job. I'm not asking my mother shit. And I did try to ask my mother about it. She didn't want to talk about it, and I ain't making her talk about it. Bottom line is, as a kid, I developed a sense of my own imagination. I lived in my own world. As you can see, I still do. If it wasn't for these things, I probably would have went crazy. Was it for these right here, I would have went nuts. So this way I'm only a little bit of nuts. Just a little bit of nuts. That's between you and her. That has nothing to do with me 50 years later. I have my own relationship issues that I have to deal with. You got questions for my mom, you take it to her. The bottom line is, after the little spittle conflict with him, I had to say something to him I didn't really want to ever say to him. And I said to him, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Nothing. And we don't have a bond. We don't have a bond. You don't automatically get, I'm living in the real world, dude. You don't automatically get a pass because you're my pop, bro. You get that respect, that connect, because I'm here because you seeded the egg. But my man, come on, B. It takes more than that. It takes more than that. And as much as I tried to be a different man in respects to my daughter, today me and my daughter don't even get along. And I'm here in the picture, and we don't get along. So me staying in the picture didn't really change or make a difference. Been with my daughter's 27. Been with her since she was a sperm and an egg. And to this, we don't get along today. And that's sad. So you could stay in the picture and still have the same relationship, or you could just be a weekend dad, and who knows. So there's no perfect formula to this shit. But for the most part, man, when I was having troubles at home, and my godmother, Edith Burton, and decided that she was going to take me home to live with her or come hang out with her for the summer, it changed me. I still had the spirit of wanting to move, obviously, because I did it before I had any real thought. But once I knew I had a place to escape to, when shit was going crazy over here, I could escape over here. And when she went to court to make me legal guardianship, you can't tell her I'm not her son. You can't tell her she didn't carry me for 9 months. And you can't tell me she's not my mom. You can't tell me nothing. She is my mom. I have 2 mothers. I love both my moms. Because they both provided me with everything I needed in order to keep my sanity. I still bucked wild, obviously, from all the stories I'm telling you. But eventually I, try to get, got on track as best I could. I'm on track as good as I can be. I'm doing as good as I can do as a human being here. I don't give a shit what nobody has to say about me. I don't give a shit what you think about me. I'm here. I don't give a fuck. I don't have control over I didn't have control over every aspect of my existence. But when I gained control of my existence, then I kept control. And I'll keep control. Because I don't let society judge me or guide me or tell me what is right, wrong, good or bad, God or devil. Get out of here. Take that shit someplace else. I'm doing this right here, right now. Yeah, 2 moms. How did Edie save my life? When shit was getting wild in my crib, I'd be like, Mom, I got to get out of here. Shit is wild over here. Can I come over there and stay with you for a while? And to have someone give you a safe place to lay your head and get out of the stresses and get away from. That shit is priceless, son. You people pay millions of dollars for that kind of peace. Yeah, I used to get mad at my godmother and run back to my mom's house. Yeah, I don't see how they just let me go back and forth. I don't know how they do it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. And this is why I never disrespect my moms, B. And I won't disrespect my pops either. But you're just not gonna say what you want to say to me. Not now. You had that chance to raise me, to guide me, and you didn't. I can't say my father gave me any advice or any guidance. Nothing. All my guidance, all my wisdom, all my understanding came from my moms. Now, there was some men in the family who, tried to maybe sprinkle a little wisdom here and there. But when shit was getting, Pops wasn't there. He just wasn't there. But my moms were. Love my moms. And it's not a complicated relationship. My mother was young. And she was out in the streets. And she was living her life. And she had 3 little kids. But she did her best. And she eventually, everybody eventually, and then they get it together. And same thing with me. Get it together. Everybody does that. That's life. That's the way it is when you're living in this society, in this world. So I say, you can't tell me nothing. You can't judge me. Get out of here. You got your experiences and I got mine. And if we're here talking to each other now, that means you got through it. And if it made you a better person, great. If it made you a worse person, hey, fuck it. But we're here. And this is why I do try to cherish the day. I do try to appreciate everyone that I'm in contact with. I do try to be as friendly and outgoing and and welcoming as I can be. And this is why I do not ultimately accept any disrespect or anything from anybody, and I don't have any respect for authority, and I don't have any respect for, I don't recognize your power, I don't recognize your status. I only recognize human being, one human to another human being. Strip away all the titles. I don't care how much money you have, how big your house is, your car. I don't care. Sit down, pull up a chair, grab a beer, and tell me a story that's going to take me out of here. This is what this is about. That's it, bro. Let's have some fun. Enjoy yourself. You know, I'm glad I'm not stressed to the point where I do these videos to release my stress. This is how I stress out. This is how I box. This is how I'm doing it. This is what I want to do. Because now I know that when I'm gone, and nobody's gonna ever. And I thought, you know, they say once you die, it's gonna be about 100 years. There'll be maybe anywhere between 50 to 100 years before people start to forget about you, because the generations have already passed, and no one's gonna remember me. No one's even gonna know me. But maybe somehow this YouTube channel will outlive me. Then when somebody asks her, "Yo, that's your husband? Used to be your husband?" Whatever. Yeah, he died. And she says, "Oh, go to YouTube, if it'll still be around in 100 years." You go, there he is. That's my husband right there. That fool, telling all his business. But it ain't my business. And yet, that's right. It's my business. I can talk about it all I want, as much as I want. It's my business. Kiss my ass with your tongue out.